Hi guys, so today's tutorial is a tutorial featuring this beautiful eyeshadow. This is NYX Peach Bronze. I've wanted to use this for a while because I think it's such a beautiful color, and peach seems to really be in right now with spring coming. Lighter kind of pastel colors are coming out. This is more of a peach kind of smoky look, so I think it's really good for daytime, and if you wanted to wear it out, you could make it a little bit more dramatic by adding a little bit darker outer corners. So this is the look that I came up with. If you're interested in seeing how to do this, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is apply a primer, and I'm using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. And I'm just going to put that all over the eyelids. And then underneath the lower lash line. And just blend and tap it in. Okay, now I'm taking Yogurt from NYX. It's a jumbo eye pencil, and I'm going to put that all over the eyelid. And this is a really pretty, kind of like a peachy, shimmery color. And I'm just going to take my ring fingers and blend that in. Okay, now I'm taking NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I'm going to take that underneath the eyebrow and then bring it into the inner corner. And I'm doing this to just really highlight those areas. I want them to be brighter than the rest of my eyelids, so this kind of helps with that. And then again, taking my ring finger and just blending it out a little bit. And then just bringing it down onto the inner part of the lower lash line. Okay, now I'm taking Black Bean, and it's just a black jumbo eye pencil. And I'm just placing it on the outer part of the eye. I'm bringing it in about 1/4 of the way in, or maybe 1/3 of the way in. And then I'm going to be taking a smudge brush, and this is just an Essence smudge brush, and I'm just going to smudge that in a little bit, bringing it about 1/2 of the way in, and then angling it out towards the eyebrow, or up and out. Bringing it about to the crease, or where your crease should be. And then just angling it down. So we're just taking it from the crease and then angling it down toward the lash line. Okay, now I'm taking these two dark colors from the Champagne and Caviar palette from NYX. And with that same brush, I'm dipping a little bit in both, and I'm just going to go over that black just to make sure it's dried up. And without blending the edges, because we don't want it to be too super black, I'm going to just take a blending brush, and I'm using Peach Bronze from NYX. It's a really pretty peachy bronze color. It goes really well with the Yogurt pencil, and I'm just going to take that along the edge of the black and brown. And at first I just want to place it on there. And then after it's dried up a little bit, then I want to blend that out. And then I'm just kind of swirling it on the outer part of the eye. And we're just kind of taking it up to the outer part of the eyebrow. Okay, now I'm going to take, this is Aloha from NYX. It's a very pretty shimmery pale pink. And I'm using a Sigma large shader brush, and I'm just going to place that on the inner part of the eye and bringing it up and then right underneath the eyebrow. Okay, now I'm going to take yogurt again and just take it underneath the lower lash line just a tiny bit and just blend that out with my ring fingers. And now I'm going to take that peachy bronze color and I'm going to use that same blending brush. It's okay if it's still a little bit dirty because you want it kind of smoky. So I'm just going to smoke out the lower lash line. And now I'm going to line the waterline with Smolder liner from MAC. And now I'm going to take my gel liner. I'm using the Hip Gel Liner from L'Oreal. And I'm using an angled brush. This is the small angled brush from Sigma, the E65. And I'm just going to angle it towards the eyebrow and then bring it in. And you guys have seen me do this so many times, and I do have a tutorial on this. I'll put the link below, and I'm going to finish this up really quick. Okay, so I finished up with my liner, and that's how it looks. And now I'm taking these Demi 102s, and I'm going to apply those. And while these are drying, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my face. I'm going to take my Cover FX concealer. It's actually a foundation, but I use it as a concealer. And I'm just going to clean up underneath the eyes. And then bring it down to the side of my nose and conceal anywhere else that I need to conceal. Down the nose, and then I like to do it right up here to kind of brighten up this area. And then on my chin and lips. Pretty much this whole center part of my face I like to conceal and make it a little bit lighter and brighter. And now I'm going to take my powder, and I'm just using the Blu-ray powder. And that looks like this. And I'm just taking a powder puff and I'm just patting it on to dry the concealer up and set it. Adding a powder also helps to blend your blush and bronzer a little bit better, I find. Okay, now I'm using Hoola bronzer and my MAC, I think this is a 163, it's an angled brush. I'm going to contour the cheekbones, bring it up onto the temples. And then down onto the jawline and the neck. And then just take it along the sides of the nose and underneath just to slim the nose. Okay, now I'm taking NYX's Blush in Peach, and I'm using my MAC 116. And I'm just going to apply that to the back of my cheekbones. And just bring it down a little bit. And then I'm going to be using that eyeshadow Aloha to highlight. And it's that shimmery kind of pink color. And I'm just going to take my 1/16, just put it on the top of my cheekbones. And then down the center of the nose, and then right above the lip. Okay, so now for lipstick, I'm going to be using a NYX lipstick, and this is in the color Harmonica. So Harmonica is just a really pretty frosty pink, and then I'm going to make it a little bit more peach by adding Boldly Bare lip liner from MAC. And then for finishing touches, I'm applying beige from NYX. And it's called beige, but it's really like a pink. Super pretty. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara now that my lashes are dry. And this is going to blend my lashes in with the false lashes.